What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I want to give you guys this little bit of news, and it's coming from former heavyweight champion George Foreman. Now, on his social media on Twitter, somebody mentioned his handle and asked him a question. They said, at George Foreman, if Pacquiao and Mayweather fought in their prime, who would win? And George Foreman replied to that comment with this: Mayweather made sure it never happened. That's all I say. So he's basically saying he made sure that didn't happen. That's all I'm going to say. Now, I post this on Instagram. You guys are going crazy. Some people are calling George Foreman a coon and just different things like that. I want to talk about the actual facts. Mayweather versus Pacquiao, it was billed as the fight of the century. We got to see it. We got to see the outcome. My standpoint is this. We've seen the fight. We know what happened. And it is what it is. Everything else is just a matter of an opinion. Why go off of opinion when we've seen the fight? Now, for the 5 years building up, yeah, it made sense to talk about who would win and what coulda, shoulda, woulda. But we seen the fight. We seen who had to make an excuse and shoulder injuries and stuff after. Mayweather won fair and square. So that whole prime thing, it just, it's really a dead issue. It's really asinine to talk about it. We got what we wanted. It happened when it happened. They made a hell of a lot of money. Boxing fans tuned in, and we seen the outcome. And to me, this is just my personal opinion, since some people want to hear it. Pacquiao's a good fighter. To me, he's always made the same mistakes. He's always made the same mistakes continually. And what I seen in that fight, he would have still struggled with him in his quote-unquote prime, whatever people are considering his prime, I guess, when he was fighting De La Hoya. And that's just because he needs to cut off the distance, and when you're in there with a technician like a Mayweather or Marquez, it becomes harder and harder. And then people keep saying this Pacquiao in prime. Mayweather's older than Pacquiao, so when is this prime? If Pacquiao, people are saying, oh, he's been through wars, that's his fault. That's his style. That's it is what it is. So why is he not still in his prime if he's the fighter of the decade? You know what I mean? It's not Mayweather's fault. So I think the whole prime thing is overstated. There's a lot of fighters like Alfredo Angulo. Yeah, because he's a long time removed from El Perro Angulo when he was fighting James Kirkland. Well, he lost that fight, but you know what I'm saying? His best wins and stuff like that. He's fighting D-level people on PBC cards, and he's looking horrible. Pacquiao destroyed Algieri. He destroyed Rios. You know what I'm saying? He was actually beating Marquez. It was competitive, but I had him winning the round. He got knocked out in the round before that, like rounds 5 and 6. So again, Pacquiao's still a threat. Not anyone's just going to be able to go in there and do what Mayweather did and reduce him to landing 71 punches. And the other issue I have with George Foreman's comments is this: the initial rift in negotiations that broke up the initial fight happening before anything else was over drug testing. Mayweather proposed the drug testing. Team Pacquiao, Freddie Roach, Pacquiao said, no, Mayweather's not my boss. I'm going to let the commission do their job. We're not doing no drug testing. Pacquiao's afraid of needles. It weakens him, yada, yada, yada. The negotiation fell apart. So I'm talking about there are things that Mayweather, in my opinion, did after that point that made it harder to make the fight. There's things that Pacquiao and team Bob Arum and everybody did to make it hard after the fight, where it was seeming less and less likely. But I'm talking about the very first issue, and that was drug testing. So for George Foreman to say Mayweather made sure of that, we could have perhaps got the fight when people think it was quote-unquote in prime had Pacquiao agreed to drug test. You guys let me know what you guys think of this whole prime thing. Mayweather's older, Pacquiao's younger. We've seen him fight. It is what it is. Just really drop it. This whole prime thing is just outlandish to me. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.
He's gonna bite me? Bradley's gonna bite me 3 times? HBO doesn't want to see Pacquiao versus Khan. They already told me. You know, AB ain't Barrera. Pacquiao, he didn't want to fight me.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.